Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Kaya, and today we'll be making soap. Now, the things that you'll need to make soap is your goat's milk. We'll be needing something to melt the goat's milk in. We will be using this glass container, and we'll be melting it in a microwave, but you can melt it on the stove if you want. That just takes a little bit longer. We will be using this box with silicone in it, and this silicone is your shape of the soap. It's not coming out. There we go. Don't worry, it's not going to be this big. We're going to cut it up after at the end. So if you want to cut it up, you will need a knife and a cutting board. So now some optionals that we'll be using are some color. We'll be using this essential oil and some dried flowers. Make sure that they're dried and not living. Okay, let's go make some soap. Okay, so this is the goat milk, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, and boom, it's cut. And then we cut the little chunks off, and we're going to put it into our glass container, and then we're going to put some coloring in it. I'm using a turquoise, and I'm putting 6 drops in. 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then we went ahead and melted it, and then now we're going to just stir it all up to make sure that all the colors are all blended and there's no chunks whatsoever, so that it's nice and solid and perfectly fine. And then once we've stirred it all up, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pour that into the little container of our shape that we're going to make the soap in. And then you just want to make sure that you got all of the liquid in there. And then we're going to go ahead and put the container aside and put a few more chunks into the glass container. And then this one we're going to put a couple extra chunks in. There we go. We have 3 chunks in. And then we're going to add our food coloring, but this time we're going to do a different color. We're going to do 3 of the turquoise ones. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we're going to do 3 of the green ones. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we put the lid back on that, and we're going to go and melt it. Okay, it is all melted, so we're just going to go ahead and stir this. Like I said last time, keep stirring. And we're just going to make sure that all of that color is all mixed up so that there's no colors. And then we're going to start, and we're going to go ahead and pour it in. Now, when you pour it in, you will want to make sure that the layer that we had underneath, that we had done before this, has started to already harden and everything. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put our next chunk in, and then put 6 green in. Last time we did 3 turquoise, 3 green, and this time we're doing all green, and it'll make a little ripple effect, and it'll look very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and melt that, and there it's all melted. Ta-da! Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and stir that up and make sure that all the color is mixed in. And there we go, almost all ready, and there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and pour that into the thing. And you want to make sure that you get it all over so that one side doesn't have more than the other. Okay, then we just put our next chunk in, and we are adding color. Now, for this color, I was thinking 3 turquoise. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And 3 green. If I can get the lid open. There we go. 1. It's kind of not coming out. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And it's all melted. Now we're going to mix it up and stir it up. Make sure that you check the bottom, because the bottom, that's usually where the color will all go once it all melts. So you really got to get in that bottom area and on the sides. And then we're just going to pour that all in, level it out, all that stuff, and add in our chunks. There's our 2 medium chunks, and this time we're going to do all turquoise. So that's all 6. And you know, these soap things make well for a great present. Okay, gonna go ahead and put it in the microwave, and it's out. And we're just gonna stir this all up. Like I said, same thing as last time. Make sure that all the color is gone and check the bottom. I am making these soaps to give away because they are great presents. Just like the candles. I like to make these little baskets for my friends, and then I add a whole bunch of homemade stuff in it, like candles and soap. Soap is a very easy and fun thing to make, and it's just overall a great thing to give away for presents, and it's easy to keep too. There we go, all in. Now I forgot to mention, but I did put the scent in off camera when I had the things in the microwave, and that is what we did. And then now we're just gonna wait a long time, and I'll put it off camera, but you can just poke it every once in a while and test it to see if it is ready or not. And when it is almost ready, like halfway, you're gonna want to add your flowers. So we put in 2 itty bitty roses, and then now we're gonna add in some lavender just to make it fun and look a little bit prettier, smell a little nicer. So I put the lavender in my hand, and then I'm gonna just grab little pinches and sprinkle it all over the soap. And then once you're done, just wipe it all off of your hand, wash your hands obviously, and you are all done. Now you're just gonna have to wait a little bit longer and let that dry. We waited overnight, and now that is what it looks like. It's a bit hard to see because it's a bit blurry, but that's all good. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to grab our box, and look at that, it looks amazing. And we're just gonna take the plastic bit out, and we're just gonna put the wood part away because we don't need it anymore, and we're just gonna try and take it out of the container. It's kind of hard to take out, but that's okay. If it gets a little stuck, that's okay. I'm gonna try and grab the corners and just like peel the corners off to get it out. There we go. And then peel the next corner right beside it. Sometimes they're a bit hard to get out just because of the shape. So if it will depend on what shape you're using. It might be easier, it might be harder. It also depends on how much and how little you made. Okay, there we go. We did not fill it up to the very top of this container because we did not think we needed to, and you do not need to. And this is the final result, and we're gonna go ahead and cut it. And there's our knife. And you want it to be as even as possible, but if it's not that even, that's okay. As you can see, my cuts are sometimes a bit crooked. And we're just gonna try and cut it as like straight as you can, but if it's not that straight, that's okay. And if you need some help, you can go get some help from a parent. That's a good idea. And ooh, this one's kind of hard to cut. It's not going through that well. And there we go. We almost have it. And there it is. Okay. Now, when you're cutting with the dried up flowers, it's okay if you cut them in half. It might not look as pretty, but that's all your preference. But it won't ruin it or anything. They might fall out a bit, but that's okay. And there we go. I cut them all off camera. I cut the rest of them off camera. And that is our final result. Because we didn't wait a super long time, the color slightly blended in a bit more. You can't quite see it, but there's a bit of a gradient off camera that makes it like fade into the other colors. And once you cut it, it's a bit harder to line them all up again. They kind of look a little bit funky because pieces come off, but when they're separate, they look great. And that's our final result. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be making is a soap holder for soap, obviously. And I'm making it with my 3D pen. Now, the first thing that I did was I measured my soap and I made an outline, and you want to make sure that you have lots of space on all the sides of the soap in between the soap and the soap outline, holder outline. And then what I did was I made those lines thicker. And then for my pattern, what I'm doing is I'm doing diagonal lines on both sides. And I just made the outlines of the diagonal lines, and I am making them a lot thicker. You want all of your outlines very, very thick so that they don't break, because if they're thin, they will easily break. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but in the video, I am making little bumps when I'm doing that. I'm doing that so that the soap will hold better with the grip. Now, I'm adding another color for the other way of diagonal lines, just to make it a bit more fun. We will be adding lots of different colors. Actually, we probably won't be adding a lot, probably just like 3 or 4. Now, as you can see, I have made all the lines very thick, and I'm just going around and doing little like itty bitty twirls. You can't quite tell, but that's how I'm making the little bumps in it. And then with the diagonal lines, they might not be perfect. That's okay. They'll still look nice in the end. So don't worry if you mess them up or anything. And then we're gonna go ahead and change out the color into a purple. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just taking out the rest of the blue out and just making sure that I finally got to my purple color. Once I get to my purple color, I'm gonna start making the outline for the sides. I will be making 3 sides, not 4. You can make 4 sides, but I like to have 3 sides, and then it's easier to grab the soap out, in my opinion. Other people might want 4 sides, and that's okay. Now I'm doing the exact same thing that I did with the big platform. I made a nice outline, and then I made it thicker. I measured it all out, and then I'm adding the diagonal lines on both sides, and I'm making those lines all very, very thick. And then I'm doing the little bumps on all of them, the little twirl bumps. You can just do a little like twist with it. That's how I got it. Then I'm starting on the other side, and I'm just lining up each line from beginning to end with another beginning to end on the other side. And that's how I'm making them more even. And then we're just going ahead, and we are now making the next side. this is for the other side of the container. You want to make it the exact same size and height as the one that you just made. And then we're going to do and make the lines. And you just want to take away, if you see any wispies, they kind of look like spider webs kind of thing. I call them wispies. If you see any wispies throughout the entire thing, you'll want to just like try and grab as many as you can, because they might get stuck to your 3D pen or one of your other things that you're making, and that could mess you up a bit. So you want to make sure that you grab all the wispies that you have and take them out. And there we go. We are almost done that side. And ta-da! There's the two sides. We're just going ahead and filling in the corners a bit more. And now it's time to make the third side. This is the smaller side out of all three, because it's the end. So you're going to have to remeasure it. And then the line that I made was very, very, very thin. So I had to outline it a lot more. And then I'm just going ahead and doing the rest of the outline. And then we're going to make that all thicker. And sometimes when you're doing this, sometimes when it's really thin, it will like misshape. So you want to make sure that you just like push it back into the right spot and hold it until you make it a thicker outline. And then sometimes when you do that, you will get a couple of wispies because you are holding it there. And then when you outline it again, the original piece might fall out, which will cause a big wispy. So just beware of that, watch out, and then make sure that you deal with the wispy and take it off. Now, if it's like a bump and not a wispy, like a bigger bump, and it's like you can't really take it off without taking it all apart, you're just going to have to work around it. But in this case, the bumps are good because they're adding texture to it to make the soap stay. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm putting on back the blue, the dark blue. Actually, no, I like the light blue. I'm putting on the light blue, and then what I'm doing is I'm just putting all the pieces all together. So I'm putting them on the spot that I measured them out for, and then I'm just outlining that with this color just to make sure that it'll stay, because after you make it, it will freeze. And then I don't know if you remember, but on the two sides I made them a bit taller, and then on the two smaller sides I didn't make them as taller, so I just had to make it taller, and then I had to fill it out. And with this one, I'm filling it out on the sides first, and then I'm going down and doing it on the bottom, and then you got to measure your soap, and we're all done with that project.